Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Scottylacey. Welcome back to the channel. Well, today I'm going to be going over the 10 things I hate about Black Ops 4. English. Yeah, these are in no particular order, and once again, remember, this is my opinion. So if you don't agree with this, that's your problem. But starting off at number 10, we have the tryhard. We've all come across the tryhard before. It's that person that takes the game way too seriously and always thinks that every game they play is preparation for like a COD competition. Basically, they don't play the game for fun and they ruin it for everyone else. And at number 2, we have the scrub. Now, the scrub is basically that new player who just uses the overpowered weapons. So they'll use things like the Spitfire with wildfire on it, and they will use just genuinely scrubby tactics. Like they'll go pure fire. They'll sit behind a wall and use radiation. I am guilty of that, I admit. Yes, I do admit I'm guilty of that. But this is basically the new player. Normally the level you'll see scrubs at is about, I'd say, level 1s to about maybe level 20s. By the way, if you see a Prestige Master, they're probably a tryhard. Anyway, on to number 3, the camper. Now, guaranteed we've all come across a camper in our days of COD. Or maybe it's not even COD, maybe you came across a camper in Destiny, or, I don't know, what other game would you camp in? Counter-Strike. The camper is basically someone who will sit in a corner or will stay in one position for an entire game. And as soon as you walk around the corner, well, campers are most commonly found in corners, but as soon as you walk around that corner, they will spray you down with whatever firepower they have. This could be a Spitfire, or it could be a Cordite, it could be an SG-12 with strobe lighting. That is the ultimate mix of cancer and diabetes. And on to number 4, we have the LMG. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think LMGs should be removed, but at the same time, I don't like using them. I just feel like they're too easy to use. Like, I admit I have a class that, once again, a high enough level will involve a thermal titan and an SG-12. But don't worry, I do not use that class all the time I play. When I play. I use that class like whenever I've had like a bad day and I just feel like being a dick. But my main concern with LMGs is the Titan. Now the Titan is just powerful. It's that powerful gun that you'll find a lot of people using, especially with the thermal scope. You slap a thermal English. You slap a thermal scope on there, things are about to get cancerous, because this thing has a good sized magazine, a good rate of fire, good stability, and really high damage. Like, you can probably 2-tap someone, and you can put extended mags on, so it just makes it like 10 times worse. But moving on to number 5, we have the Prophet. Now, we've all come across a Prophet in our game. They are by far the most annoying class, especially with that fucking drone. Like, the amount of times I've been on like a really good kill streak, a drone will come out of nowhere and will shock me, and the Prophet will come out of nowhere and just shoot me. Now, common arguments I'll find in game chat. So if I get killed by a fucking Prophet drone and I'm in game chat, I'm may complain about it. But one common argument I see people using when people say the Prophet is overpowered is, oh, you can still shoot, or you can destroy the drone, or there's a timed event where you can pull the shock thing out. Yes, but okay. You have to have like good timing with that. Cause like if you get hit by the drone, it goes by almost instantly, just like that. B, you can still shoot, but you can only hip fire, which, yeah, you can still destroy the drone, but you have to get 10 times lucky. Like here, I hit it, but still the Prophet got me. That's another thing. Like you can still hit that quick time event, and the Prophet will still get you. You can't escape the Prophet. And I know there is a perk you can use which will like automatically pull it out, but still, the Prophet will follow it around like, I don't know. I don't know, I just really don't like that. What I really don't like about the Prophet's drone is that it goes until it finds someone. It doesn't have a timer. Like, you can probably throw it down in a private match and set the game for like, I don't know, 10 minutes and just follow that drone around all day. It won't stop. It will go until it shocks someone. That's what I don't like about it. I think it should have maximum 15 seconds before like it would blow up. And moving on to number 6, we have the tac deploy. Now don't get me wrong, if you play Seraph and you use that tac deploy, depending on how you use it, I respect you. If you're one of those people who just fucks up your team and will place the tac deploy in the middle of the battlefield where everyone is shooting, your teammates are going to spawn in and they're going to get instantly gunned down. Like, why would you do that? Like, the most common place I see tac deploys are either in camping spots, so yeah, you could be trying to go for those long shots, and honestly the spawns aren't exactly the best with the amount of times they switch. But let's be honest, does anyone really use the tac deploy? Like, yeah, it will give you that little warning sign, but honestly no one reads that. When they die, they just spam the respawn button until they respawn. Please stop. Moving on to number 7, we have the Ajax camper. Now, this is one that I haven't really come across very often in Black Ops. Basically, this is someone who will play Ajax, and once they have their special ability, which is the ballistic shield, it's basically the ultimate pussy machine. You hide behind a shield, and there's a slot you can put the gun through. You can shoot out of that. Now, this is one I've come across quite recently. I was playing Frequency, and middle of the map where the 2 windows are, there's some guy with an Ajax shield active and just sat there in the corner. Like, literally you couldn't get him. And he was there, like, until that thing ran out. Like, people are complaining, oh, if you get up behind him, you can kill him. Well, yes, but that's almost impossible. Seeing as, majority of the time, he's looking at you. And don't get me wrong, Ajax it's a good class for new people starting, but at times it can just be really annoying. And as we're on the topic of Ajax, we'll move into number 8, which is the 9-bang. Now don't get me wrong, 9-bang it can be really good if you know how to use it. What I don't like about it is, other than the fact it blinds you, is the effects it does to you. When you are hit by the 9-bang, when you are hit by the 9-bang, you cannot heal, you cannot aim, you can't even crouch. Because for some reason, when you're crouched, your character's hand... apparently your character's hand being up is stopping you from bending your knees a little bit. Like, fair enough if you can't go prone, because I feel like that'd be a bit of a strange model to see in game. Someone just lying on their stomach with their hand over their eyes. But honestly, if you're hit by the 9-bang, you're basically defenseless. And honestly, it needs to be fixed, let's be honest. And moving on to number 9, we have the torque barricade. Now, the torque barricade is notorious for people sitting behind it with LMGs, what else? Spitfires, and it's used to block off camping, or to stop people from getting into your camping spot. Like, actually, like right now in the footage, I'm on firing range. You're gonna have the tower to the left of the current spawn. Like, you go in there and you put a torque barricade by the ladder, no one's getting in there. And another thing I don't like about it is when you damage it, it slows you down, which can, like, if you're unaware that it's there, it catches you off guard. You turn the full 90 degrees around the corner, and that thing is going to kill you. Now I know there are certain things that equipment and guns need for them to be rendered actually useful. And I'm not saying the torque barricade is bad, I'm just saying the bad people use it. And onto our final one, we have matchmaking. Now let's be honest, the matchmaking in this game is, how do I put this? Shit. There are even big prestiges who've complained about matchmaking, saying they've constantly gone up against noobs, and honestly, it's even annoying them. And my friend Mike, he's been in a few videos before. He was in the Dead of Night funny moments. I think he's been in a few streams, but even he said you can't put a prestige master up against a prestige 0, because let's be honest, that's not really a fair game. How the matchmaking works is it goes by KD. So you could have a level 1 who had a really good first game. They could get a 3-0 KD and be put up against someone who gets an average KD of 5. Okay, that may be a bit far, but you get my idea. The matchmaking is not the best. Anyway, that does it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you agreed or disagreed with any of these, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.